Good afternoon. I am not dressed. I didn't feel like it until like maybe like 3 minutes ago to get dressed and do a video. I just deleted all the videos from last vlog off of here, so now I have room again. Right now I'm making a whole bunch of stars because I'm in the process of making a bunch of hair accessories. This one is going to be a personal one. I'm gonna try to have it done by tomorrow, but knowing me, I don't know. I wanted to jump on here real quick before I got dressed because I was watching the Horror Fiends live stream from yesterday, I think. I don't know, it was their VOD. And they were talking about like the new trailer that dropped. While I've said I'm not a speculator for the HHN maps or whatever, I overheard, I guess it's not overhearing, I'm listening to their VOD. There was a commenter that said something about Hazbin Hotel. As a queer person who has had to fit into a heteronormative world for the majority of my life, I love the idea of having a Hazbin Hotel to replace the Bill and Ted show because there are comedy aspects to it. I personally really love Alistair, Ace King. However, I think that it's a little bit too LGBT plus for the heteronormative crowds that go to HHN. But I would love it. I would love it so much. Even though I wasn't the biggest fan of Hazbin Hotel, I just don't think it's made for me. I don't know how to explain it. It's very grr humor. It's very like Invader Zim. And as somebody that grew up in the scene community, kind of, I think it'd be really, really cool to have it. It's like going back to the roots of Nickelodeon, even though Nickelodeon is forbidden right now. But I don't know. I thought it was a good thought. Anyways, I'm gonna start getting ready. I have a bunch of bandanas that I need to show off, and I have a video planned, kind of, not really. The only one I have planned is for tomorrow, but today I'm just gonna try to figure out what I want to wear because, okay, so the thing is, tomorrow we're going to Animal Kingdom because my husband really wants to go out there. We don't really spend money out there. We just kind of go on the safari, check out the animals, walk around because it's the quiet park, and like take advantage of the free tickets that we get. Afterwards, we're gonna go get hot pot, but that's tomorrow. I'm not vlogging that, but yeah, that's why I have plans to wear clothes tomorrow, and today I'm just gonna figure out what's in my closet. So here we go. My face is all washed and so fresh and so clean. Whenever I have plans for outfits, I normally like hang them in my sewing room somewhere so I can look at them and be like, oh yeah, I was planning on wearing that outfit because memory, bad. I have a couple hanging up right now. This one I've had on queue for a little bit. I've worn this shirt before. It was one of my first blouses I've made. And then this beret, I think I got that at Epcot a few years back. Underneath here are some shorts that I make, my favorite shorts. Oh, they're right there. Those shorts go with everything. So I'm thinking maybe this outfit, but also I'm not really feeling red today. Here's the outfit for tomorrow. This is actually gonna go around my waist. I have the blue shorts underneath. You can kind of see them. I'm wearing the t-shirt because tomorrow's gonna be kind of like a casual day for me. I don't feel like getting too dressed up. Plus, like, going to Animal Kingdom, it's one of those, like, I have to be a little bit more PG. And, like, even though these are kind of, like, quote-unquote demonic, I don't think people look at pink and think, oh, that's scary, you know? But I've had this bandana on, or no, I don't know what the word is, but it's been hanging out for a while. I've had it finished for a while, and I don't know what to pair it with. I think I have a top that I could pair it with, but I don't know if I have pants to pair it with. But also, I'm staying home, so does it really matter? I think not. This closet is for all my blouses. I have my sewing thread in here, and then some of my crochet, or my, I guess, yarn. These are all my fluffy yarns down here. These are projects in the past that I started taking apart because I wasn't too happy with them because I don't think I'm going to be a clothing maker when it comes to crochet, even though I am typically a clothing maker in general. And then inside this wardrobe, my parents gave me this wardrobe. It was like a wedding gift for my mother. My aunt gave it to my mom in the 90s, so I'm very proud to have it in my house. It's very pretty. I really like it. Anyways, in here we have a bunch of dresses. A lot of these dresses, like, I didn't make because I'm not a dressmaker. I don't understand why I can't get the physics of a dress. You can see some of my dresses back here.
that's special occasion only. This is a jumper I made last Halloween. Oh, I think this is all part of the same outfit. Yeah, Halloween outfits back here. I got some hats down here and then some bags and my French horn because I was a musician. I mean, I guess I could still consider myself a musician even though I don't play, but I still understand how music works and a lot of music theory because I studied it for so long. And down here, I have a bunch of like skirts and shorts that don't have like a matching pair. Like this was one of the first skirts I ever made. I have a skirt down here that I bought. This was like one of my last the skirts that I ever bought. I think this is either Hell Bunny or Unique Vintage. But all of this is there's skirts, shorts that don't have like a matching top or blouse, I guess. I think I've got an outfit that I want to do. The colors don't really match, to be honest. But like I said earlier, we're not going outside, so it doesn't really matter. Also, it's just like a bunch of reds and pinks. I'm not feeling red, but I'm feeling pink. So hopefully the pink counteracts all the red. I guess I'm going for more of a lovecore style, but more pastel lovecore. I normally go for like pastel goth, but I also don't feel like wearing black today. So we're going to go with this outfit. Hold on. We're going with this top, and then we're going with this bandana. Then we're going to go with this skirt, and then this overskirt. Because this skirt is just a pink skirt. It's a little bit boring, not going to lie. This doesn't really match the vibe either. However, it's going to kind of like break up this pink and give a little bit of like a flash, I guess. And then kind of mix with this and this. They're all a whole bunch of different colors. But I think from far away, it will make sense. Hey, bud. Hello. So I'm going to go ahead and film my TikTok shorts, reels videos. I'm probably going to come back all dressed up because I don't know. I use everything on my phone camera and it's a lot of like, there's setup that goes with it and I just don't feel like rearranging every single time I have a thought come to my head. So I'll see you after I get all dressed up. Tee change of plans. Outfits right here. I really wasn't feeling red today. Red is more like Halloween for me, which like I guess red isn't really considered Halloween, but the red that was in that shirt was very red. It was more like orangey. It's not orange, but like it was just true red. And I like the skirt is like a purplish pink. So I was like, it doesn't really match and I don't want to do it. I think I'm being influenced by all the vendors from like conventions, artist alley vendors. I've been watching a lot of their vlogs to help like hype myself up to do this like this hair accessory launch on my Ko-fi. I finally got out of the realm of normies. No offense, but like I really want to see more people who dress alternatively. A lot of the people that I find doing these vendor vlogs in Artist Alley, they are very into the pastels, and I'm also into the pastels, but usually, you know, more pastel goth. But I'm also into Yume Kawaii, which I think that's what it is, because I think Yami Kawaii is the like hospital themed one and it's more darker. Yume Kawaii is the cloud sky themed star, like I don't know how to explain it. It's just a very cute like J fashion that I kind of step toes in. I decided to go Yume Kawaii today because that red was just, it was too much for me. Honestly, I'm a little bit sad that I'm not going out because I do love this outfit. I crocheted this capelet. It was like I think it was like a bell skirt. So I looked up how to make a circle skirt and the only like free pattern I could find was like this Disney bell, which honestly absolutely floored that somebody made a free pattern. I just needed the basics of how to make a circle skirt and then like not connect them because I mean it was always going to be a capelet. And then the star is also a free pattern, which is honestly what I'm doing for these. And then I took creative liberty and like took the edgings, used like a bigger yarn to cover up the ugly ends and make it look more fluffy. And same with the bow. I did use bamboo yarn right here, but for these ones, I'm planning on using a chenille yarn. I've had it in my inventory for a long time, and because this is a thing that comes with crafting, you just always have excess and things that you don't need, and mine are fabric and yarn. I love fluffy yarns, I love glittery yarns, I love glittery fabric, I love space theme fabric, I love too many things. So whenever I see it, I'm like, oh my god, when's the next chance I'm gonna get it? Which is almost always never the case, but because I see it, I impulsively buy it, and I'm trying to be much better about it. I promise I'm trying to be much better about it. I'm stash busting right now. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I only recently bought more yarn because it was on sale, and I know for my future endeavors, I'm going to use the DIY glow yarn. The skirt I also made. I made it like shortly after winter. It's out of a bed sheet. We went to Ollie's Bargain Outlet out in Lakeland, and they have really cheap bed sheets. They're not comfortable, really. I don't know. Oh, this is actually kind of soft. I did send it through the wash at least once, and like I didn't do a good job. It was just one of those, I want more capsule wardrobe outfits or items, so I just whipped this up really quick. It's one of my favorite patterns that I use. It's a simplicity pattern, I believe. And then for this bandana, I finished this yesterday. I think I started it yesterday too. I even told my friend we were gonna play Final Fantasy 14 together, and I told my friend that it'd be a little bit because I had like a couple hours because I had to set my hair, and then while I was setting my hair, I'm like, oh my god, I need to make like a cloud crochet bandana, because I a couple years back made a cloud crochet shirt and I did a really bad job at it. I'm thinking about taking it apart and making bandanas out of that, but I wanted to like bring it back to life, kind of. So yeah, that's why this happened. And yeah, I'm going to start watching more vlogs. So the thing with me watching the Artist Alley vlogs, it's just so inspiring because I want to be there one day. I want to be the artist in the alley selling my work, because I don't know, it's kind of, maybe it's the way I was raised, but it's kind of lame for me to like hoard all these things in my closet, especially right now when I don't have space for it. And because of how expensive my hobbies are, I don't think I should be just hoarding all those things. I should sell it off. Like some things I do feel like I'm gonna give away. Like I have some like mess up projects I'm gonna sell for cheaper whenever I get to that point. I'm getting off topic. I want to be an artist in Artist Alley one day, and I hope that one day is soon. I'm taking a little bit of a break because I had to frog an old project because I ran out of the True Blue Sparkle pink yarn, and to my dismay, they don't have it on the Lion Brand website right now, and that makes me very sad. But to be fair, that yarn, like, you can't really see the tinsel in it, so I guess I understand why. I just hope I have enough for this project. I think I do. I don't know, because I was thinking about making a whole bunch of those little ribbons. Hard choice. Maybe it's just for me, and then I'll pick a different color to make more stars out of. Anyways, I have 4 blocked bandanas right here. These came out pretty well. I think it was around this one where I kind of learned like the shape that I wanted to go with the spider web. This one, yeah, it's a shape all right. This one I kind of like learned, like you can see. But honestly, spider webs aren't perfect, so this one I'm gonna call like witchy. I like that it has all those points. It's almost scaly. And then I have 2 more. I have these 2 bamboo yarn ones that are ready to go. I don't think I'm gonna block these. I think they're just gonna sit naturally. Very similar shape to this one, but because this one's like more metallic, I decided to stretch this one out. Whereas these ones, they're just gonna sit and rest on your head. We're eating pizza rolls because I need to give my hand a little bit of a break. Speaking of, I'm holding my phone with the hand that needs to do a little bit of stretching, and I just want to take a little mental break because I just had to switch between tasks a lot today. While I'm eating pizza rolls, I'm gonna keep on watching Artist Alley vlogs because I'm really enjoying like getting more personal views about it. I'm watching right now Kawaii Art Cafe, and I really like the style and the calmness that she has with it. The vlog I just watched recently was her 2022 Fayetteville vlog, and honestly, it'd be really nice to go to Fayetteville one day just because I thought Fayetteville was really pretty when I was living in Arkansas. She was talking about how like a lot of times people will come up to her and ask her for a picture because they like her costume, but it's literally just the way she dresses. And like I had that experience at MegaCon recently, and I didn't correct anybody because like I just didn't have the spoons to. And then on top of that, I'm just a socially awkward person, so coming up to and talking to me is like nerve-wracking in general. So I did have that experience at MegaCon, and I really enjoy having that experience because it's, I don't know, it just makes me feel better about making clothes for myself. And I don't know, it just feels like in real time compliments, I guess, that, yeah, it just makes me feel better about my craft work. So I finally have 8 of these little stars crocheted. So the goal is to have, like, make amigurumi out of it, stuff these, and then attach them to this chenille yarn. And then, like, on the other end, this way I can get the ends sewn in without actually, like, sewing because my hand is tired of sewing right now. Tie both ends of this. I think I'm just going to do a foundation crochet stitch on this. I don't think I want to do much more than that. And then have them tied and then use them as like ribbons in your hair. I don't feel like doing it today because my hair's already set, but like tomorrow the plan is, because I'm not going to vlog, I'm just going to put the video right here or the picture of my hair right here. The plan is to have the ribbons hanging in pigtails and with the pink stars. Before I was so rudely interrupted, the plan is have them as ribbons hanging from my pigtails with the little stars hanging down here or like closer. I think it's gonna look really cute, and maybe the outfit is gonna keep this because it matches. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and start sewing these together real quick. I've been lying to y'all. It's Bernat Baby Velvet. It's still a very pretty yarn, but chenille is not the right term for it. I bought so many skeins of this, not this color, but in a whole bunch of like icy colors because they had like this pale blue, a lavender, and a dark purple. And I thought it was going to be really cool as like a top, but I couldn't finish that project because I got distracted and didn't want to do it anymore. Now I have other ways to use it, and I hope this comes out cute. Oh my goodness, look how cute it is. I love the little fluffies. It's so cute. First one is done. Look how cute that is. I love how fluffy it looks. So you can kind of like wear it over the head like this. Oh, I kind of look like a sleepy lad. You definitely need to pin it down if you do it this way. That's kind of cute. But like I said, the goal is to like make it into a ribbon and then hang from my hair because I think that's super adorable. Ta-da! They're done. They're so cute. I'm a little bit sad that I ran out of this pink, but I have a bunch of other pastel colors that I could use. The normal Trubu for this is very similar, so I think that's another reason why they pulled it from production. And if they didn't, I will get my hands on them. So with the amount of work that I had to put into it because I was struggling towards the end, I don't know if it's because my hands are tired or if my brain's tired or everything's tired. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but I think it's the construction of the stars because I had to do 8 of them. My husband and I, we were talking about pricings the other day because I think it's important to know what you want to price things at before you get it onto the shop. And so for like the plain bandanas that I'm making out of bamboo, I was thinking doing that at 20 and then having the spider web ones at 25. Those star ones took a little bit longer than I wanted, but I don't think that people are going to want to pay 25 for it. The stars, like,
There's so much, so much yarn that I have to use. I don't know, because I think maybe 15 for one or 25 for two. That's, I mean, it's not ready to be put up yet. That pair is for me. So if I get back into it, because it's a little bit tiring to do that, to be honest, but I think it's because I've been working on other projects. I haven't crocheted this much in a while. I haven't had a crochet hyperfixation. So now that I'm back into it, I'm kind of tired, but I still want to keep up production. So that's where we're at right now. This bandana too, like if I make more of these, which I definitely have enough yarn for these ones, I do this at 25 as well, because the sewing actually isn't as bad as it is for the spiderweb ones, because the spiderweb ones there's a lot of sewing, like pushing in the needle, blah blah blah. This one I just whip stitch it. I just have a really long strand of yarn at the end, and I just whip stitch it, which is really nice, really convenient. And I only did 5 on here, whereas with the spiderweb one, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a little bit more than I want. I think this video is going to be a super short one. I finished one project while doing this video, and I'm very proud of myself. Yeah, one project. And I'm starting on a second one. I'm going to make another one of the cloud ones so I can just at least put it on my Ko-fi whenever I do the merch drop. So I know I put a list on my last video of what I want to do, what I want to accomplish before I do the Ko-fi merch drop thing. I already don't think I'm going to stick to it. I have 3 spiderweb crochet bandanas done. Only one of them is white and black. And honestly, like, I'm bored of looking at those colors right now. The thing with acrylic yarn, I think I've said it before, but it's a textured thing for me, and also it's an auditory thing. Sometimes my tension gets a little bit too tight, and my just thinking about it like makes me shudder. Like I hate it. I hate the squeakiness. Like it's just so gross. It makes me feel so icky. And it's absolutely an auditory sensory issue, and I can't stand it. It's a squeak thing. I have it with balloons too. Like when people like rub their fingers on balloons, I start like freaking out. And that's another reason why I don't really like doing the acrylic ones. It works up quickly and it's cheaper to make. Ew. It's the texture. It's everything about acrylic yarn. It kind of icks me. I've been having something similar with my toothbrush too, and like this morning it squeaked twice, and I almost just threw up in the middle of brushing my teeth. So I want to keep up on my dental hygiene though. I can't just not let my dental hygiene go to the wayside because I can't handle those squeaks. I have 3 of the spiderweb acrylic bandanas. I have 2 of the bamboo ones, the witchy bamboo ones, and then one of the date night yarn one in the same like style. The goal was to do like 5 spider web black and white, so I think this goal is going to be 5 spider web in general, 5 witchy in general, and then whatever my brain comes up with, because like right now I'm doing the cloud one, right? But like I'm also thinking making a pastel goth one where I could do like applique of a cross upside down on a black bandana or vice versa. I also have another project, like I kind of want to do like a pentagram one. It's all like in the works right now, but I need to focus at least getting up to 5 spiderweb, 5 witchy, and then maybe 2 clouds. Brain not worked too good today. I don't really have much to say except for I'm working on stuff. So hopefully next week. Oh, I don't remember if I mentioned this, but I'm not going to be able to go to Spooky Empire this week. I tried giving my shift away and it just didn't work out. So I don't want to call out because I called out 2 Fridays ago, and I need the money more than I need to go and look at vendors. I love looking at the vendors. There's going to be videos on it. Unfortunately, I just can't go. So it is what it is. I'll try to go to the one in October. And this month, I might just make it a stay-at-home month. Most events are on the weekends. I work weekends. It is what it is. I'm going to go
before I keep on rambling, because that's all I do is yap. So bye.